Ready to go, the countdown about to begin. We're in the final 10 seconds. And we are off and rolling. Amen. Number 2 here at the 2025 IFMAR Two-Wheel Drive World Championships presented by Team Coyote. Here they go. This is a break here for Champlin. A little bit of breathing on the back chicane. They go around the Coyote carousel. Down the hill they fall and back. Final lap. Brock Champlin out front, side by side. Oh, girl, trying to make it happen to be a massive win. Ladies and gentlemen, across the line, your two-wheel drive champion of the world, Brock Champlin! Plastic, he's got this one in the bag! Your IFMAR four-wheel drive champion of the world, Marcus Carroll!
Well, this is the big one. So, every 2 years, there's this little RC race called the IFMAR World Championships. It's RC's ultimate prize, bringing the best of the best drivers from around the world, qualifying from their national blocks, just being able to compete. But this is one race that every driver wants to win, with some of the best drivers in the world actually being able to win it. And with some drivers, it's always been a little bit of an Achilles heels. But it's RC's ultimate prize, and it's the World Championships. And this year is in Sydney, Australia. So we're going to be traveling well over 10,000 miles, well over 28 hours of traveling, actually way more as well. But it's one of the best races you can ever do in the world. And luckily, and somehow, I've actually qualified to go and be a racer there. So I'm going to take you guys along, and you guys are going to be able to experience what it's like competing at the IFMAR Worlds and everything else that goes with it. So there's one last thing to do, and that's to get to Australia. Well, not quite yet. This is not good. So I'm actually currently on holiday in Marbella. Just checked my email and saw that there's a bunch of really bad weather going to hit Hong Kong, which is where my layover is, on Wednesday.
Effects of those disruptions are set to be significant and long-lasting. The super typhoon Ragasa is right now hurtling across.
So now I've got to change my flight, and I come home Saturday, have 24 hours to relax and get ready, and then basically head straight there. So a bit of a stressful start to the vlog, but it's never worth it, any drama. So I think I'm one of the last people here, but yeah, we're finally here. This is the track. This is my home for the next week. So I have to say, it looks really good. I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see. What? I mean, I don't really have any words. What a facility. Like you can see all the pits on the left there. Obviously some pretty neat pit lane branding. Obviously team associated. So yeah, absolute world-class facility. So yeah, I think we're wrapping up at the moment, so there's not really anyone here at the moment. We're kind of just roaming around, talking to a few people. So yeah, tomorrow's basically check-in day, so we're going to see you guys in the morning. Jamie, what have you got in your goodie bag over there?
I've got all the goodies. I've got an energy drink. I've even got a holder for my energy drink. It's incredible.
To be fair, there's actually a camera gauge, which is actually pretty neat. So I'm actually going to use this as well.
What's this?
Mate, this does not look like Kidderminster. What are you on about?
It's the same size as Kidderminster.
It's tiny. It's not. It's literally. It's massive.
It's not massive.
It's bigger than Kidderminster for sure.
Oh man.
So yeah, we're just here in the pits getting the two-wheeler dialed in, putting the B6 big gearbox in, which is an absolute pain to put in, but apparently it's the fastest. And then we got all these bits here to put on the car. Well, got some diff to build and shocks to get set up. So hopefully I'm going to do this and it'll be done. boom, and just like that, we're all like set up and ready to go. So I think there's some opening ceremony happening soon, but I guess now the next thing to do is tyres, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of it. Oh, you got some JConcepts gear to help me glue up some of this rubber. So yeah, so we're using this is the Raw Speed tyre. I actually forgot the exact tyre name, but it kind of looks like a whole shot. It's kind of like your classic M3 kind of style tyre. So the pins are quite big actually, compared to like maybe a whole shot or something. What's also pretty weird is like this is the insert. This kind of looks like literally what we'd run like in carbon carpet. Like if you compare it to the tyre, it doesn't really show that well, but it's actually quite a small insert. I don't know how well you can see that. Doing a bad job, so it feels quite stiff actually. So that's quite interesting choice. Fourth largest team. Let's go.
Super Bowl.
Come on, boy. This is for the king, you know.
For the king, boys. We've got
for
this.
The king, boys.
We've got this.
It's us.
That brings our afternoon to a close. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us. 7:30 tomorrow morning.
There's so much wildlife here with like all the birds. I know I just missed it there. You can hear them like all there. There you go. There's so much. What's your bet? This is gonna be EOS traction, baby.
We're gonna be popping wheelies. I'm gonna be traction rolling every corner. And if we win, I'm getting the $400 steak.
There you go, first lap. This guy's running a rear motor, so this is probably, I think that's pretty dialed out there. So that was the first practice. Being fair, it was actually way better than I expected, but that track it had no grip, like even just putting the trigger a little bit, car was still spinning. So, but honestly it wasn't too bad, and I think it's going to be upwards from here. So I'm just going to kind of leave my car as it is and, you know, let the track come to me and kind of see how it goes. So Jason's also hooking us up with a JC World hat, so to help us, you know, stay protected from the sun. Speaking of, we have to give the guys over at JConcepts a huge shout out for sponsoring the vlog. These guys are world champions, innovators and leaders in performance RC. From tyres to bodies, wings, accessories and everything in between, these guys set the standard at every level of competition. These guys were able to hook us up with a few items like the P2 bodies as well as wings and tyre gluing accessories like the JConcepts satellite tyre bands, which have been working great and look ace at the same time and helping me out here at the World Championships. So if you want to have the same gear trusted by the world's best, check them out in the link in the description. So just about to go into the last round of free practice, and my car was actually really good then. I kind of had a bit of shock issues. There was a really sticky shock, but I managed to figure it out and basically went almost a second quicker. So my car actually feels really good now, but still up in the air. If I should try these, I'm kind of being a bit of a chicken, to be honest. Some people say it's going to give loads of steering, but I kind of felt like I had some pretty good steering then. And then David Bader, I think he just, well, I say top practice, I say was fastest in that with these, so decided to be not a chicken and try the rips finally. Just gonna send it, screw it.
There's a 27.8, that time for Dolly, 27.7 for Cab. Cab right now, 1/100th of a second over Koki Kato. We got the final overall spot in that. Final 10 seconds, that is put on down on guard, please hot lap in at 27.882 as Nico Olowski. Middle hot lap over there, 27.640.
So yeah, that's seeding done. I kind of took the gamble with the tyres, and I think later on, like in the event, it'll be better. But then I've a new front and rear, and yeah, it was just slower, and I kind of had a bit of issue with traffic, so it's kind of a bit bummed about that second one, but my first seeding was epic. But the second one, I think the track was so much faster, so I think we're still like top 50, which is good, but we're in heat 10 out of 15, so day 2 here, so I'm kind of doing a last minute decision. I'm going to scrub in some new tyres, so I'm going to go and glue some more rubber, so it's going to be expensive. I'm going the old school B4. To be fair, that thing looks pretty dialed, to be fair. I actually want to give that a go. Should have a weight in there, so it should be okay.
1500 already.
Cool. Perfect. Cheers. So yeah, Q1 done and dusted there. Honestly, it was a pretty solid run, but I just had a small issue with back marker, so it cost me about 4 or 5 seconds. It's a bit annoying, but just shy of top 50 in 50 seconds. So with an error, because no one's really crashing on this track because it's so smooth and it's not really anywhere to crash. I say that there's places to crash, but like it's a pretty easy track. So it's all about just focusing on lines and getting the jump landings right. So honestly, pretty solid start. I ended up staying on the raw speed just on a bit of comfort after my seeding. A little bit iffy on the JConcepts, but I think later on I'm going to go back to them. That seems like to be everyone else is doing. So yeah, good so far. Do you know where you finished in rounds?
Now we're talking, boys.
Finished 5th.
Cheeky people. Cheeky people. Come on.
I'm gonna finally try. I'm gonna stop being a chicken. I'm gonna go into the rips because they just seem faster. So now I've kind of got 2 rounds in, and I think it's a perfect time to try. So yeah, we put the tyres on, and then we also made some changes on the rear end just to give it more grip and the rear. So I think when I ran these last time early in the morning, I had less toe than what other people have been running, which is why I thought I was probably a little bit off with it. But yeah, I've got up a little bit on spring as well, so I'm kind of close to what everyone is on, because these are obviously working really well. So I just got to stop being a chicken and just drive it. So fingers crossed, it's going to be a good one. Well chuffed for that one. Finally a top 40 run. I think I literally finished 40th in that round, so that was a really good run. Really glad I went on the rips here. They felt really good. I think in practice I was really scared earlier on when it kind of felt a little bit off, but probably I think I was on the wrong compound talking to them guys. So yeah, really happy then. I'm just going to make some changes now. Just going to going up to a softer front spring, and then we're gonna also, I think I'm going to try jack car a little bit. So I'm going to go a little bit higher, well, keep this at 20 mil, and then maybe go mil lower on this, just to gain a little bit more steering. I still think I could do with a little bit more, but honestly, super chuffed how it's going so far. Doing my media duties, and I have sourced a cameraman here.
Yeah. First time cameraman, but cameraman nonetheless.
He's not getting paid.
Chat, we're out here on a vlog that's not quite as good as Aiden Horn RC, William Venables RC. You know, give it a watch just for charity once you're done after a cool down from your Aiden Horn RC vlogs. We're at the Worlds. Overall TQ Marcus Carup. He is really whipping out that along and showing everyone who Daddy is. Marcus Carey is Daddy, also known as Good Boy.
Oh my goodness.
And I've been a very bad boy
No,
so
you haven't.
far.
You've been a very good boy.
I've been sucking on that schlong up until my very last run. I finally pulled my head out of my ass to get a second for the round. And you know what? Even with that too, still gonna need a heater in the morning tomorrow to even make the A final. How do you feel about that, Marcus, Big Daddy Good Boy?
Oh my goodness. I thought I was going to battle you in the main. We were having a very good battle at the pre-rolls here, but yeah, you've sort of left the chat.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, so Duncan here really wants to touch the RC TV microphone. And Matt, if you're watching this, I am very sorry. So yeah, you can see like even some of these jump faces already, like they're starting to get pretty rough. But honestly, like when you're up at a track, you can't really feel it. Like, to be honest with you, like it feels like you kind of glide over it. But I guess it kind of explains part of my understeer. So you're about to go up for practice. There's a bit of controversy here because I think it's 2-minute practices, which I think people aren't really happy about. So I think there's a team managers meeting going on now, see what's going on. But we actually got the action cam now on the car, so we're going to see how that kind of looks. The view should be okay. I sourced a victim to put this camera on my car.
Yeah.
Are you going to wreck out there?
I'm gonna wreck every lap. Every single lap. You're gonna get no good footage at all for RC Racing TV. None.
He's going to absolutely kill my camera.
Yeah.
Qualifying done. Anxiously waiting to see where I finished, to see if I got top 50 or not. Top 50 or not. 51st, just like that. So I think that's going to be first in the F main or first in the F main, I think.
Five, 4, 3. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Car 9 done. Car 10 done. Car 6 done. Car 1 done. Car 2 done. Car 4 done. Car 8 done.
Alright, nice one. Cheers, man. Sorry about. Were you the white car? Sorry about that. I wasn't sure. That was a good race. Yeah, it was a good race. That was my final done there. Honestly, pretty ecstatic with that. So it was a really clean run. It was really good. And yeah, so in my 51st, I guess it was 1 point away from what I wanted. So it could be worse, but pretty happy with that. They're going to be doing. So who's going to win, boys? Who's your money on?
Who's starting P10?
Yona.
Yeah, I'm going for him. We're going for Hatton then. Hatton's our man. I think David Butter maybe actually for leg 2. Yeah. It's a good shout. But I'm expecting carnage.
And then the man of no words.
Ongaro from the B final.
This guy, absolute joker over here.
Yes. And on the toe, Marcus territory is the other round.
The man at the moment here. Congrats. He's got all your bad luck. He's got your bags. So
yeah, obviously it was a crazy way to get here. It took me I think we did the math, it was like 73 hours to get here, but we made it here. We got our bags. I got my bags to the track yesterday morning, so kind of perfect time.
So is that the setup basically?
Yeah.
The bags.
Yeah, so we made it through the practice day and then I got my bags and from there it was game on.
Do you miss Darren?
Yeah, shout out Darren. Hello Darren.
What's up? We'll be at US Phase 2 hopefully. Benny boy.
Yes, Stephen.
You're gonna keep it together. Ben, what a guy! What a guy!
I thought I was fucked on the straight. It's good job I actually took my power before the run. I think I would have lost it without that. I can't lie, but
there you go. You fully sent it. No risk it, no biscuit.
Exactly.
So yeah, I guess that kind of wraps up 2 wheel. Yeah, that's been an absolute awesome part of the event. That was absolutely some killer finals. So yeah, I mean that's the world. I think Brock, he really had some luck today. So honestly, congrats to him. So yeah, we're gonna kind of finish up some media duties today, and I'm gonna finish with my 4-wheel. And yeah, I guess we'll see you for 4-wheel drive. But this guy here, normally who does a lot of talking, he was actually racing here. So Scotty, I guess for once I'm going to interview you. How did it go for you?
It was a blast. I had no real expectations. Well, I wanted to finish top 100. All right, that was my goal. But it was just really a dream for me to be able to race. I've been honored and blessed to be able to commentate many world championships, but I've never been able to race. And my daughter and son-in-law came down here for their kind of honeymoon / race vacation. So I thought it was the perfect storm to do it. I asked Tony at RC Racing Media, hey, can I have 15 minutes off every couple hours to go race in Marshall? And it worked out. They could wrench on the cars, I could race and just have a blast. And it was really an amazing feeling to be part of a world championship.
There you go. We're going to see you in 4-wheel?
Oh yeah, 4-wheel drive, yeah. I still got
go.
that top 100. Everybody says, oh, you're going to beat your daughter. And no, that's not going to happen. I didn't even have that idea in my head. So top 100 is what I'm shooting for.
Okay, there we go. Best of luck, man.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
So now we're getting some 4-wheel drive tyres ready. You know what that means? We've got to get all these glued up. So we got our tyre bands, courtesy of JC, a bunch of wheels, and all these tyres. So we're gonna get into them now. Yeah, I've been here gluing tyres for almost what it feels like 2 hours. Still not done any sort of like time lapse, but kind of huge shout out to JConcepts and these satellite tire bands. These are like really oh, Scott. Sorry. Yeah, Scotty saying hi. But yeah, these are JConcepts tire bands. Huge shout out to them. These are actually really nifty with all the tabs and stuff. So if you want some of these, make sure to check out jconcepts.net or your local JConcepts dealer. And just like that, after 2.5 hours, we're finally done. So we got all these bad boys glued and a lot of money spent. So we're here for 4-wheel drive. So practice just about to start. They've actually changed the track, so you've done it in reverse, and it looks like for that double section, it's now going to be a triple. It's going to be a double-triple. So I'm actually going to try go over there really quick and show you guys what they've changed before the guys get rolling for practice. Yeah, they've already started, but yeah, you can see like now the track's running in reverse order, and now this is the first heat, but you can see this bit here is going to be like a double, and then it's supposed to be the big daddy here. You can clear it all the way into there. It's a bit of a short down ramp, or maybe you'll be landing on the tabletop. Maybe see if any of these guys will try it, but I think the track's a little bit too green at the moment. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. So yeah, this bit here ain't fun. It's cleaning out the tyres just after the first run, so it's really annoying. You just have to get scrubbies in and get them clean like this so they grip up, but it's a pain in the butt. So yeah, first 2 practice runs basically done and dusted there. The track's so much harder the other way with the triple section, so it's kind of like make it or break it. Some people are doing a double single, some people are doing a double triple, so it's hard and you need power, but you don't want too much power in the infield. So we're going to put the camera on, the pedo cam on for this run, and then you guys can kind of see from my perspective how it looks. I'm actually going to go a bit rogue as well and try this new rear end that a lot of guys are trying on the B74, sorry, B84. So we're going to get these on the car and kind of see how it goes then. This guy, do it again, Dan. He's getting all shy now all of a sudden. 3 practice done and dusted there, so the car's getting better and better every run. I'm actually doing a lot of changes to help the core team out with Andrew, so massive shout out to him as well. So made a bunch of changes. We're going up now to diff order to see if we can get our car a little bit better and kind of help out the team as well. So yeah, we're going to see how CP1 goes. Seeing practice, these guys really sending it and then getting wrong at the same time. It seems like if you land on that, if you land on that kind of right there, your car like gets really unsettled. But then some people are somehow landing there, like obviously on my finger, like right there. I have no idea how the hell they're doing that. So yeah, that kind of concludes control practice there. So I've lined up 5th in heat 9, so it's still like, you know, basically in the top 3rd, which is pretty good, I think. Been making a hell of a lot of changes today to the car, so been mixing that with a bunch of filming. Practice always seems, especially with RC TV and doing media, albeit try to get all the B-roll and practice because everyone's generally a bit more easygoing because you don't really want to get too much on the track when qualifying goes on. But hey ho, but yeah, and also working with a team, got the car really good with Andrew, and Marcus is top seed, so that's even better for us. But yeah, you guys can see the track. It's taken a huge beating like today with 4-wheel. I'm actually going to go down and show you guys. I'll show you. Jump phases are taking a huge beating here, like compared to 2-wheel. It's just been so much more. Like where I just think the guys are just obviously two more like tires putting the power down, and it's just, I don't know how it is to see. So, qualifying day, and that practice then, I drove so bad. I felt like a beginner out there, but the track was pretty muddy, so just here cleaning my car. It's actually clean now because we've got a bunch of air compressors there, so car's starting to get there. So, you know what? It's still that big double, triple section. Everyone's just crashing on it, and I know part of me just wants to just double it, to be fair, but in my inner ego he says triple it. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna double it and see how we go. So 2 rounds of qualifying in the book. So my first one was a little bit hit and miss. I had like a few errors on the top left side. The jump is really deceiving because it's like not really got a kick to it. So you got to really like kind of go a little bit wide and just gun it basically. So that was like a 50 something. But round 2 was a hell of a lot better. And we actually sensed it a little bit in the triple, then just trying to be sensible where we can and managed to get 39th in a round. So that's actually a really good score. I'm really happy with that. So gonna try to keep going that way. So I'm actually going to put the helmet cam on now and you guys can see my third run. Daniel, don't turn around. This guy here, he's just been sweating VRC this whole time. Yeah, look at that.
You're better than Marcus Carroll.
You're better than Marcus
Carroll.
Carroll.
On a singular lap.
On one lap.
Just one lap.
One lap.
That's all that matters.
So yeah, qualifying's going really well. 3 rounds in and we got 2 39s in rounds. So that's pretty happy with that, to be honest with you, with how competitive worlds are. That's actually pretty good. So my car's getting better and better every run. Now the talk of the town is like how slick you run your tyres. So you still have like a pin on it, but still running pretty slick. So yeah, it's going pretty well. So you know what? I'm gonna go over and find Jason and maybe get some words of advice from him. Now, you're at an event here and you need maybe one. I've just had a pretty meh run and you need one more run to kind of have a good result. So with all your years of experience watching and racing, you know, what's your advice for when you need to make it count in that last round?
Well, I think that you really have to be focused, you know, and it's really easy to say, but I think that you really have to go through a preparation for each run. You have to put yourself in the right mindset. You have to put yourself in the right state of mind to go out there and do battle. You know, you got to expect a lot of great things from yourself to get those great things. But then I think at the end, you got to let it go, right? If it didn't go your way, you have to be able to let it go. And I think that's the tough thing for a lot of people. It's a tough thing for me, a tough thing for, I'm sure, you, anybody, that you have an expectation, you have a standard that you're trying to set. And I think it's difficult to let it go, but it is important to still have a good time, do multiple things like you're doing, have a positive contribution to the whole thing overall like you have, and there's a lot to be proud of there.
But obviously thanks for everything, all the products, and obviously let's hope for the best for tomorrow.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got to see how these mains unfold. 2-wheel drive was amazing. We had some great finishes, some great mains. I expect nothing different here in 4-wheel. I mean, with that jump right off the start,
it's really hard.
You really don't know what's going to happen. I mean, you just bicycle and you come down, a car or two can scoot inside of you, and that's what you're trying to avoid. You know, one of these guys that's starting out front is you got to land clean and you got to protect that inside, because you could give it all away there very early, and and then your dreams could kind of be crushed main by main, right?
Yeah, exactly. There we go. So tomorrow's going to be a pretty good day. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So final day here of four-wheel drive, and today we're going to crown a world champion. So just going walking towards the track to kind of see how the guys are getting up in the top heat. Sometimes just not meant to be. Literally caught a rut on our first lap and then made another mistake, and it was clean from that, but just wasn't enough. So again, fell outside the top 50, so 53rd. So but maybe we can go for 51st again. We'll try to win the final and see how we go. But in the meanwhile, Big J here is on the BRC. These guys are too keen.
I'm so bad.
Is he on a flyer?
No, he definitely isn't. Look at his car. Oh, it's dialed.
So slow.
He's getting the hang of it.
Are you still sweating it, Daniel?
I am indeed.
In position.
Oh, come on, Gillett.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are car 1, car 3, and car 4.
Car 2, wait. Car 2, wait.
Doesn't matter now.
After 4 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are car 1, car 3, and car 5.
Man, you're a clown.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Car 4 done. Car 9 done. Car 2 done. Car 6 done. Car 7 done. Car 4 done. Car 8 done. Car 9 done.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, cheers, man. So yeah, that kind of wraps up my final there. So it was honestly a pretty good final. So we started third on the grid and got the second, and we had a chance to get up the first, but just being honest, I got a little bit too nervous. So honestly, 52nd in the world could be a hell of a lot worse. So yeah, can't complain too much. So you know what? Let's see now how the A finals do. Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
Any words for the people?
Hard work pays off, guys. Keep working. And yeah, see you at the next video.
You gonna drink tonight?
Carousel night, guys. We pull up a replay of Night Guy Huge.
Yeah, legend right here.
Setting it low.
Legend as well. Huge up bad. Hayden Horn RC.
So yeah, that kind of wraps everything up. We have 2 new world champions, so congratulations to Brock and Marcus there. They kindly made a small appearance on the vlog and said a few words. So yeah, that kind of wraps up everything here. So it's been an amazing week here. Well, for me, almost 3 weeks in Australia, just traveling as well as just being able to be here at the race, racing, reporting and everything. So yeah, I've got to say massive thanks to JConcepts one more time for all the help and support. Making this possible is like, I honestly can't thank them enough, and they've been absolutely great with sending us a bunch of products to use, like the P2 shells, and they've just released a P2X shell, so make sure to check that out if you're looking for a little bit more rear grip on the looser stuff. And also to RC TV, I'm here with them as well, and they also managed to help out a bit, so a massive thanks to them. So yeah, this is Will signing out, and we're going to see you at the next one.